What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trev, and I'm back with another video. I just got off of work and I said, you know what? I'm getting back into this content grind. I'm gonna practice what I preach, and I'm gonna drop two videos, bro. I'm gonna drop two videos a week, hopefully, and I'm just gonna get my momentum flowing. So if I drop more than two videos, I'm a goat. I'm him. I'm back in business. And especially considering my work schedule, bro, if I could do that, that's good enough for me. But anyway, that's not the point of today's video. The point of today's video is to talk about why you shouldn't be afraid and why you should appreciate life. Because, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Speaking from experience, this military shit has taught me, bro, you can't be afraid of shit, and you gotta appreciate what you have and what you had. Because honestly, it can get taken away just like that. It can be taken away just like that. And honestly, joining this has shown me, bro, I really signed my life away to the government. Like, I really signed my life away to the government, and I'm just here vibing, just being a chill military guy. But, a lot of people come up to me in my personal life and they ask me, oh, how's the war in Iran? Are you afraid? Oh, you could die at any moment. And I'm like, bro, I work on the computer, bro, but I do nothing really. I don't really like I just work on the computer. So I'm not out there risking my life. But there are people that are. There's the army, there's people like that, and I appreciate their service. And they appreciate my service. Shout outs to the grunts. But I really going through what I've gone through in the military, I really like appreciate things for real. And I'm not really afraid because the stuff I went through in the military and I'm going through in the military, it has trained me to emotionally control myself and make the most logical decisions that could save lives. Because one of the worst feelings is to have your wingman go out on an American flag, and if y'all don't know what that means they died and they have a service, and you have to tell their family why they didn't make it back home. I never want that to happen on my watch. So you know, I'm I try to be brave and put my best foot forward and just kind of do what I gotta do. And there ain't shit really to be afraid of in life, because once you've gone through the discipline, the training, and the constant molding of your mind, you start to realize like, yo, it's all up here. It's all mental. So if you train yourself to mentally overcome things, mentally process things, have situational awareness and stuff like that, there ain't really shit to worry about for real. And if you have a heart of courage, bro, like you have a true heart of courage and you hold your own, you'll be all right. Cause hell, I'm not always the bravest guy. I'm confident in whatever, but shit be going down. And sometimes I gotta collect myself and be like, yo, let me do this. What's the best action I could take? I'm sort of like, if you guys watch Game of Thrones, The Night of the Seven Kingdom, I'm like Dunk. Like, I'm like Sir Duncan the Tall, even though I'm 5'3". Let me stop. That was a bad fucking joke. But I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the most qualified guy. But damn it, I work hard and I know what it means to protect the innocent, to be honorable, to fight for something, to stand for something, and to be like a true airman, a true American warrior. And it's just like, I know that above all else, I have to do that and do my responsibility. And I also know, like, I appreciate my life before this, because I'm not gonna lie, I got finessed into service, bro. I got finessed into service. I ain't signed up for all this. So when I look back at my life before this, even though I've acquired a lot of skills from the military, I appreciate my life before, because I had things that I took for granted, and now I wish for those things. But, I signed a contract. I got to do what I got to do, and I got to take this under the chin as a fucking man. But I appreciate my life before, because, even though I hated it and it wasn't unfulfilling, like, I didn't hate my life, but what I was doing was unfulfilling. I could get off when I wanted to at work. I could call out of work. I could eat where I want. I didn't have to be told to do this, and that on a schedule or whatever. And I had freedom. Here in the military, you do what they say, or you're going to be in jail, or you're going to get smoked, or there's a lot of bullshit that can happen. And there's a lot of consequences. And I've seen them firsthand with my wingmen. And, you just kind of fall in line. You kind of fall in line because, you signed a contract, you get these benefits, they give you this, they take away this, and it is what it is. But you got to be a person who stands on business, stands on what they believe. Because even if there is a war, I still have to participate. And, I have to do what is required. I got to make the ultimate sacrifice if necessary, and I just got to do what I got to do. That's the end all be all. And a lot of people are like, "Oh man, if I get drafted, I'm gonna do this," and I'm like, "Bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Quite frankly, y'all ain't getting drafted. Like, it's gonna be the reserves, like me and other people like that. It has to get terrible for there to be a fucking draft. And a lot of y'all aren't qualified to be airmen or soldiers or things of that nature because, oh my god, bro, like I've seen some shitty things, bro, and some of y'all ain't built for this. I'm not the best at being built for this, but I've proven myself, and yeah, they can say this and that about me, but I passed basic, and I'm about to pass tech school, and I'm about to go operational. But I just appreciate life, and I realize like when I get out of here, I gotta do this to maintain a lifestyle for myself and do some of the things I want to do. So I'm not afraid of that. I have a little bit of like not necessarily worry, but I have things that I have to get done or I won't be up to my standards. So I take that pride in just being brave and doing what I gotta be. Like I gotta be on some Sir Duncan the Tall type timing. And if there is a World War III, I gotta be ready for that. So I don't sit here and fret about the future. I can only focus on the present and what I can do now and just being the man I need to be. But I wanted to make this video to tell y'all, like, yo, don't be afraid. Appreciate your life. Appreciate that people are fighting for y'all. Even if you guys don't, like, we live in America, bro. Don't take for granted that because other people live in terrible places and they get bombed. There's crime, there's rape, there's all kinds of crazy stuff that's going on. So the fact that people are fighting for you, you have food, a roof over your head, never take that for granted. And, that's all I really got to say. Just appreciate life, love life, and don't be afraid of shit. But anyway, hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. I'm gonna rest. I just got off of work and I got some Xbox to play, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got Resident Evil. I got a lot of shit I gotta catch up on. So I'm just gonna end it right here. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe, and I'm out.